What's up, guys? Dodgers Randy here for your game recap of today's 3-1 win over the Brewers. That now makes it 5 in a row from the Dodgers after coming off of a 6-game lose streak. So they're turning it around very quickly. A lot of people had mentioned how they'd played the Reds, so not a very good team, but the Brewers, very good team. We actually were tied with them for the best record in the National League, and after tonight's win, we are now 13-8, which is the most wins in the NL. So the Dodgers are they're doing their thing right now. They're taking off. They're pitching. The pitching more than anything has completely turned it around. I think we all knew the offense was there, but there were a lot of people, understandably so, stressed out about the pitching. But it was just a matter of time before they turned things around, and the starting pitchers have now actually gotten their wins over the last 5 games. They're going deeper into games. They're looking good out there. This is now, I think, the 5th game in a row that the pitchers pitched through 6 innings. The starting pitcher's gone through 6 innings at least. So you really just can't ask more from them. The bullpen's coming in, getting it done. Hitting is coming off slow at times. Like yesterday, won it on just Pollock's 3-run home run, and today they won it on 2 more home runs. But the point is, they're scoring runs, they're finding a way, and some games, the offense won't be able to do much, and they're going to have to rely more on pitching. And some games, offense is going to need to step it up for pitching, and that's just kind of how it goes. But we're looking good. This team's about to take off, and things are about to get a lot better really soon, in 2 days, I should say. So let me jump into the updates really quickly. Rich Hill will throw one more rehab start. They said it's on Monday, but they don't know where it is yet. So once I have that information, I'll let you guys know. But if he's pitching on Monday and he gets 5 days rest, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that means he could be pitching next Saturday at Dodger Stadium against the Pirates if they put him on normal rest, or Sunday against the Pirates if they want to give him 6 days rest. So we'll get him soon, which means Stripling will be going back to the bullpen, because today was Urias's last start, because Ryu will actually be back in the rotation on Saturday. So he's actually pitching in Milwaukee this series, which is a great sign. I honestly didn't think his injury was serious compared to last year when he hurt his groin, but I was a little concerned that I did not think there was any way he was coming back in 10 days. So this is just a great sign. It's huge. Urias goes to the bullpen, which means I'm trying to think who's in there right now that's going to get sent down. I actually don't know, to be honest, because they sent someone down when Kershaw. I can't think of the bullpen right now. I guess we'll figure it out. We haven't seen much of the bullpen lately, thanks to the starting pitcher, so I'm actually kind of blanking there. But Urias will go to the bullpen on Saturday. Well, he'll be there tomorrow, but he's not going to be pitching. Probably won't be available to pitch for 4 or 5 days anyways. But they expect length from him, multiple innings, so he'll be a great guy to come in if the starter does have to go or leave the game early, whatever the case may be. Same thing with Stripling when he goes to the bullpen when Hill returns. So things are looking up for us. Our starters are getting better. Our bullpen's getting better. And if your pitching's on, usually our offense is good enough to make that work. So coming into this game, Jock led off the game today. Not a good game for him. Only came away with a walk. However, he's tied for 3rd in the National League with home runs. The only other 2 players ahead of him are Cody Bellinger and Christian Yelich, who actually both hit home runs tonight. So Jock is tied for 3rd, and to kind of put that into perspective, he is a platoon player. So he's not playing every day. He doesn't sit every game, so fair enough. It's not like he's missed a lot of playing time recently, but there were about 4 or 5 games, I think, that he hasn't started this season. And he only has 2 less home runs now than Bellinger and Yelich. I think they said he had 8. Jock has 8 home runs. And so that's crazy. He's putting the bat on the ball really well. It seems to be happening at home more than on the road, but I'm not worried about that. He's still hitting the ball hard. He only struck out once tonight, which again, his strikeout numbers keep improving season after season, so happy for him. Like I said, Bellinger's tied for the MLB lead coming into this game for home runs. He then took the lead when he hit a home run, but then Christian Yelich hit a home run, so he's still tied. However, he did come into the game leading the league with batting average against the shift. So he's hitting .456 against the shift, which is pretty crazy. He's 26 for 57. A lot of his at bats are against the shift to begin with, so it's not much different than his batting average. But that's still crazy to put into perspective that he's hitting almost 500 against the shift. The whole point of the shift is so guys don't get more hits, and he's somehow, it's like there's no fielders on the field when that kid plays. It's insane. All right, let's get into tonight. Julio Urias started for the Dodgers. His last 2 starts, he had been pretty rocky. Got roughed up a little bit against the Brewers his last start, and he got roughed up, as we all saw in Colorado. So his first inning, a little off on the command. However, that was the only inning that he just was not, I mean, I can't even say, he had a no-hitter into the 5th inning. So his command that he was kind of lacking in the first wasn't even a big deal. He had 1 strikeout, and he only gave up the 1 walk in the first inning. But then he followed up with the second inning with a 1-2-3, or striking out the side. He had 9 strikeouts in tonight's game, which is actually a career high for him. And he only pitched 6 innings. So, I mean, granted, it's 6 innings, but he faced 18 batters. He struck out half of them. That's incredible. He looked so great. He's also the youngest Dodgers starter with 9+ Ks and only giving up 1 hit. Sorry about that. The last guy to do it, I believe, was Clayton Kershaw in 2009. So very good company for Urias to be with, but he completely dominated tonight. And after a game like this, it's crazy to think that he's going to the bullpen. But he's going to be even better coming out of the bullpen because he's going to be able to throw. He's going to be throwing a lot harder. He's going to want to strike guys out all the time because he's not trying to stay in for 6 or 7 innings. So it's not going to be pitch to contact. He's going to be trying to strike guys out. His fastball is touched 98, 99 in spring training. So we might see more of that coming out of the bullpen. So it's going to be exciting to see him in that role. And then obviously come playoffs, we still have to make it, of course. He'll be in the starting rotation. So this kid's ready to go, and I'm so excited to see the whole season for him. Rest of pitching did really well today. Ferguson came in, had a 1-2-3. He then gave up a single, struck someone out, and then they brought Kelly in. Kelly, he didn't have a bad outing in my opinion, but it wasn't a great outing. But he still got out of the inning without giving up a run, mostly in part to Verdugo. Crazy if you guys saw this. I hope lots of people saw this. If not, go on the Dodgers Twitter, Instagram, wherever. It's going to be on there. It was an incredible throw. Guy lined or hit a base hit to left field. Verdugo comes up, fires the ball home on a line, and has the runner beat by like a good 2 or 3 steps. Barnes was waiting for him, and he threw that in at 98.4 miles per hour, which is insane. Puig's arm is right around there when you look up. I think Puig has hit some a little bit harder than that, and I'm sure Verdugo can throw harder than that. But this kid's out here, and he's proven himself. He deserves to be out there every day, and he wants to make sure the whole team, the fan base, and all of MLB knows how good he is. And he's just taking advantage of every single opportunity that he gets, and it's so much fun to watch. I'm really excited to see him hopefully get more playing time and see what comes of that. Because I would love to see more throws like that. Those are fun. Those are some of the best plays in baseball, in my opinion, is watching runners get thrown out, especially at home. Jansen came in the 9th. He did give up a solo home run to Christian Yelich. Luckily, we were up 3-0. After that, he did get out. He struck out a guy, struck out Braun. Then he got a ground out. He did give up another single. He hasn't looked the greatest in his last few outings, but he hasn't looked terrible. He still looks good up there. The Brewers are a very good team. He had to face Yelich, Braun, Shaw, so I'm not stressed out about it. He faced a good team. He handled them. He got the save. That's all that matters. I didn't actually see his velocity. However, I did hear Hershiser mention that he was pretty happy with it. So I didn't look to see what it was. I apologize. I should have. But I didn't. So things are looking good for Jansen. Offense struggled a little bit tonight, but they found a way to come out with the win. They scored the 3 runs. It all happened in 1 inning off of a solo shot from Bellinger, his 10th home run of the season. And then Pollock ended up singling right after that, and Muncy hit a 2-run home run. he did it with so much ease. It was an opposite field home run, and it looked like it should have just been a fly out off the bat, and that thing just like soared. Muncy's got incredible power, and that's why he's in the lineup even when he's struggling, and he killed it today. He had a double, a walk, and a home run, and he flew out. So I don't know what to say except for that this team is killing it right now. We should be very happy with what they're doing. 5 wins in a row. First place in the NL West. I know it's only April, but we're 20 games into the season. We're kind of seeing how things are playing out. Not standing wise. I don't want to get caught up in that right now. But we're seeing how our team can pan out. We've almost got the best record in baseball, I believe. I think the AL team has 14 wins. I don't know if that's Tampa Bay or not, actually, now that I think about it. Because no other... Oh, no, that might be the Mariners. That might... No. Now I have to know. Sorry, guys. Because both of those teams are just not ones you would think that would have 14 wins on the season. But it is. It's Tampa Bay. So there's that. Seattle has 13. So we're 1 win from having the best record in baseball, wins-wise. So let's just keep this going. Have some fun. Got a game tomorrow. Stripling is on the mound. I don't know who's on the mound for the Brewers, but... Actually, I do need to let you guys know I won't be doing a video game recap tomorrow. I'm actually going to the Quakes game to watch the Quakes, but I was going to say to watch Walker Buehler, but I'm getting the Walker Buehler bobblehead. So I'll actually be at the Quakes game tomorrow. I will do a vlog about that for those of you who have never been to Rancho Cucamonga or seen a minor league stadium. It's actually a lot of fun. I don't know how much game recap I'll be doing on that. Obviously, I'll try to have some fun with it, but more so than anything, I just want to show you guys what the stadium's like, what the environment's like. If you ever get the chance to go to a minor league game, check that out. But other than that, I would appreciate it if you subscribe and hit that like button, and I will catch you guys tomorrow, and we will be doing the live stream tomorrow at about 4:30. So hope to see you guys there, and have a good rest of your night. All right, bye guys.